G'day everyone, Jackson here. Welcome back to the Daily Endeavours for the 10th of January. As always, timestamps will be in the description if you want to find a specific part. 15 seals, pickpocketing, containers, dark anchor, resources in Cyrodiil, and improving an item. Pretty good set. I'll just talk a little bit about this one. I don't really suggest it, purely because I think these other options are way easier. It is an option that you can do for free though, you don't need to invest anything aside from time. The only reason I don't suggest this is it can be a pain in the ass getting to resources. The only time I would really suggest doing this is if there's like a resource that you own on like a PvP character. So for example, I'm Old Merry Dominion. In this case, if these three keeps here had like one of the resources were owned by the enemy, I could go and take one of those. Because the thing is, if you die there, like if a player rocks up or something happens, you can respawn you can respawn and get there a lot quicker. Whereas these ones here, it does take a lot more options. A lot more work to get over there. So yeah, I just think it's less reliable doing ones in enemy keeps, because enemy players can get there quicker and it takes you longer. So and like the amount of time it would take you to deal with that sort of thing, most of the time you'll just be able to get these ones done at the same, like, quicker than that. So I'll just quickly explain how you would go about taking out. Sorry, I fucking shut myself. I heard like a noise that AI NPCs make when they see an enemy. It's fucking... Alright, so what you do is you don't start off, don't go straight to that. You want to go upstairs. You want to kill the guard here. This one here. Otherwise, when you're taking this keep, this flag, this honor guards there, they're tanky and they dish out a lot of damage. This guy at the same time, they're a lot less tanky and they dish out quite a bit of damage. So you kill this guy. The two guards down here, the mender and the guard there, they'll come upstairs. Most of the enemies here won't be able to attack you. You can just deal with these three on their own, divide and conquer. It just makes it a lot easier. Once they're dead, you can come back down and then deal with these four here. And maybe one of these guards will come through as well. But yeah, so you got the mender, the honor guard, and the honor guard. So kill the two menders first. They're weak, but they heal everything else and heal them a shit ton. These honor guards can heal themselves as well and do all sorts of annoying shit. So just kill the menders first. It'll make it a lot easier. You can use siege on them, but if you do it from long range, it doesn't work that well. They seem to just heal through the siege damage a lot. Yeah, I haven't really had any luck with it. It's great for the siege endeavor. I mean, there is an easier option now, but yeah, it's pretty good for the siege endeavor usually. And yeah, so once you've done that, you just sit on top of the flag for a while. Don't go stealth, because if you go stealth, it won't actually start getting taken. Because you have to be like visible for that to work. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes. It's quicker if you have other people with you. So if you can follow a group around and you know they're doing stuff, it's definitely much quicker. But if you're on your own, you can just do it. It just takes longer. And when that happens, it'll show up like this when you're taking it, so it'll tell people that it's under attack. So that's another reason why I like to do it. I suggest doing it at your friendly keeps, because if you do it at an enemy keep, and for example it's just like the one that you're taking, the enemies could come in and start investigating, see if they can take it back from you. It just gets in the way. You know, if players rock up and you're just outnumbered or you're not good at PvP, you're just going to die. So, and then you'll have to respawn. It's just a pain in the ass. You know what I mean? So, yeah. You know, it can be quick, but it's usually unreliable. You know, compared to pickpocketing, I find there's a lot less that gets in the way for pickpocketing. Even though you do have to deal with guards and shit, I just find it still simpler. Oh yeah, wait. You can get through doors on your mount at the keeps. I keep forgetting that. Gatehouse doors. I think the front door you have to hop off, though. I'm not too sure of that one. Oh yeah, it makes you get off anyway. Cyrodiil will be weird. Alright, looting containers. I found a new strategy for this one that I want to try out. It baffles me that it fucking took me so long to see this before, but yeah, really good one. So what you want to do is queue for one of the Imperial City campaigns. Doesn't matter which one, you're not going to be doing anything related to Imperial City itself. Just go in. Once you're in here, just look around for all these backpacks here. So it'll look a bit different depending on your alliance, but there's just furniture everywhere that you can take from. Because this stuff here, it's not counted as stealing, so you can just take from it. So it's 1, 2. Usually there'll be weapon racks in these places here. You got some weapons here that you can take. And then you've got a weapon rack here with bows and stuff. So just take that until you get that sorted. So that regardless of your alliance, it'll look a bit different. Pact, Daggerfall Covenant, Ordinary Dominion. These safe areas in the sewers will look a bit different, but the outcomes should be the same. There should be some weapon racks in there somewhere that you can take from, and they'll be stacked full of stuff. So yeah, there's not really much else you have to go through there. There's one other thing I will show, but apart from that, I don't think there's anything else. And it does require Necrom. So yeah, just all you got to do is just queue for that. You do need a DLC, but it is the Imperial City DLC, which is free. So technically, it's everyone has access to this one. So yeah, just use that, I think. Because yeah, it's really quick to get to, really easy to use. And then once you're done, you just come to this door here. On the map, it'll look like a circle icon. That takes you to the exit. It'll just take you back out to wherever you were before.
Fate needs you.
So the other location for containers requires Necrom. So you need to go to the Telvanni Peninsula. You need to get to Necrom. Just go from this way shrine just up here. Just go to the city. Just go a little bit west of that way shrine. You'll get the Outlaws Refuge right here. Just go inside. Go down the staircase. Down here through the archway. So on the map you're just going north. Just up here. You'll see the Necrom underways here. You just go through this door. Once you're outside, there'll be a ton of urns here that you can steal from. There's no guards in here that will stop you, so there's no way of getting a bounty. And these do count as containers. And then whatever you get from these, you can sell them or launder them at a fence, and you can get a bit of Legend Domain XP. So it is valuable in that way. It's a little better than Imperial City for that reason, because Legend Domain is a good thing to get, especially if you want to start doing the pickpocketing one as well. Not that I would recommend that today. Yeah, can be beneficial, but it's not as quick, I think, as the Imperial City one, because for this one you have to run around a bit. For the Imperial City one, you'll just, as soon as you log in, just go straight to Imperial City, which is good. So yeah, this one requires Necrom. This one here. I would advise getting it through the collections edition on the actual store when that goes on sale instead of buying it here. I find you'll get a much better deal on those. But I mean, if you've got every other expansion, then maybe just get it here. But yeah, in that case, wait for the crowns to go on sale before you buy it, or use one of those websites. That's what I used to do. Okay, next up, we've got a Dark Anchor. So, Auridon has Dark Anchors in it. Vocal Guard has one right here. And if you want to just do this the most relaxed way, just go to this way shrine and go over here and just wait for this one to come up, and eventually you'll get it. If not, you've got two, one on the north side, one in the middle, and they go south to north. And one will be out at a time, so this one will come up, then this one will come up when that's done, then this will come up when that's done, and then this will come up when that's done, and it'll just repeat. When you get to these, it's fairly straightforward. You just kill enemies for a while. The enemy's souls will come into these pinions, and they'll activate them when there's enough souls in them. And all you have to do to complete the Dolmen is shut these pinions when they open up like this, when they're lit up. What it does is gives you some resources. It'll regen your stuff. So basically, the stuff you use to kill these enemies, you can just get back. So it makes it easy to sustain yourself. And once you've destroyed all the opinions or removed them, all the enemies will die, and there'll be like a boss that spawns. So you'll get 7 enemies in total, maybe less depending on how many people there are. But there'll be 7 total, like maximum. There'll be the big boss, and then there'll be some little minions over here. There'll be one group of minions, and then there'll be one group of minions over here as well. So there's 5 instead of 7, just because there's not enough people here. Once you beat the boss, Anchor Pinion will open up, you take this out, and that's it. That's an anchor done. Very easy to do. I think you'll find, at least in Auridon, and especially in Alik'r Desert, this is usually where people go to do their dolmen farming, because it is a good way to level up. So in this case, you could if you go here, and in the zone chat, you just type X, Y, or Z. You just type those 3 in and just press enter, like each one individually. And there's like, I don't know if it's the same on consoles, because you guys have a much harder time communicating with console, I'd imagine. But there's like groups on PC that they just like auto let you join their groups, and you can travel to them while they're doing the dolmens, get the way shrines, and then it's like really easy to get these, because there's a way shrine next to all 3 of these dolmens that's like really easy to reach. So yeah, most people do it in Alik'r. I prefer Auridon myself, just because it's a little less busy, but yeah, it just depends on what you want. See, so this one's up, so you just go do that one, and then you can just go back to Vocal Guard or whatever you want to do when you're done. Deshan is also quite a nice one. This one here is very close, and this one here is very close to a way shrine, but this one here is a little bit far. But you do get Mother Sora Jewelry, which can be really good if you're trying to get like a basic damage dealer Magicka build going, because that set's really good for those kinds of builds. Other than that, there's not really many places I would suggest other than that. I definitely avoid Green Shade and Stormhaven and Stonefalls, because these places have a dolmen in the fucking middle of nowhere. Especially Green Shade. There's one out in the fucking ocean here. Like, what the fuck are we doing? Same with Stormhaven. There's one out here, for fuck's sake. So yeah, some of them not great. But yeah, just Auridon, Deshan, or Alik'r Desert. Those are the 3 I would suggest. Alright, improving items. This one's also really good to do. First, you'll need some items to improve with. So, Guild Traders is probably your best bet of finding the tannins or tempers or whatever you need to use. Hemming, if there's any here. No, that's not really. You'll only really find Dragwax most of the time. But just look up on Tamriel Trade Center. Okay, so, this stuff here. So, Hemming, same thing with what's it called? Honing Stone. This one here. These 2 are very cheap, usually on guild stores. Can find tons of it for very, very little amount. Definitely wouldn't pay that for it, but yeah, this stuff here is usually pretty good. And you need 5 in total. You need 7 if you want the blue ones, but the blue ones are also really cheap too, so you can get some of those too. You don't need to craft a weapon yourself, you can just steal one. That's usually what I do. So normally what I do is I just come into Bright Steel Armory in Auridon. Just go stealth in the corner. Just make sure this guy's not looking. Either grab the mace here, or you can do the same on the other side and just grab the axe here. If you're using Hemming instead of Honing Stone, obviously you just go to over here instead. Aegis of Oriel. So you'll be able to get some clothing here. So just get that there, the jerkin. Once you got what you're looking for, let's go to the crafting station. It's this tab here, the improvement tab. Just get whatever you got. So we'll just find the Shadow Spun Jerkin, and then just 5 Hemming from a guild store somewhere, and just improve it. And you're done. Oh, shit. Okay, it's 2. Sorry, I forgot. This one doesn't tell you here. It tells you here. So, yeah, this one's a bit weird. So, yeah, you're going to need to use 2 items here. So, you can just improve the same item twice. Using embroidery, you just use 7 of that instead. And that will work too. So, yeah, sorry. I didn't realize that. You got to do it 2 times, not once. So, you can either do that, or you can just grab another item and just use more of the green resources. I would not suggest using purple or gold, because those are a lot more expensive. And you need a lot more of those to complete items. Okay, pickpocketing. So I would only really suggest doing this option if you can't find any deals on some improving items, or if you just don't have any gold at all. Because this one sucks. It's RNG heavy, fucking just down to chance. There are 2 ways to increase your pickpocketing in this game. One is to be a Khajiit. They get a passive that increases their pickpocketing. The other is the Light Fingers passive in Leisure Domain. Getting this up to as high as it can possibly go is really beneficial if you do want to do these pickpocketing ones. So if you've got a character with high Leisure Domain, get this shit. It'll make it this a lot easier. But yeah, if you're just starting out with pickpocketing, it's going to be painful. There's no way around that. So what you need to do is you need to come up behind people. So you come up behind people. I don't know why my character's not making any noise. I think I have to leave this. I have to like go a certain distance away from where I spawned in. Right, so what you got to do is wait for a ding noise and a green number, that one there. And yeah, unfortunately, I had 70% chance there, and I still fucked it up. So it's down to fucking bullshit chance. You have to be hidden, and you have to go up behind people, and you have to wait for it to do the ding noise, and then try and pickpocket them. So, ding! Try that. And we got something. Oh, we got a blue item. So that's the only way to do this. You'll mess it up sometimes. It's unfortunate. And if other people mess up, it also prevents you from being able to pickpocket them for a while. And one of the worst things here is players, if they kill people, you can't pickpocket them. So other players will also get in the fucking way of this one. It's fucking annoying. Unfortunately, nothing you can do about that. There are ways to there's like places you can go to otherwise. Shadowstiller is a good place. There's a bunch of civilians you can steal from there. A little bit harder to not be detected there. Probably bring some medium armor if you can. One of my preferred places is Vagama, because there's also a bunch of NPCs here, and I find it is nowhere near as populated as Auridon is. Just 'cause it's so easy to get there. Alright, so it's the same thing here. There's a bunch of people here you can pickpocket. When it goes green, just do that. Now the only thing that affects the green like ding noise and the increased chance of pickpocketing is time. It's just like a pattern. It stays green for like 1.5 seconds, and then it goes and then it stays non-green for like a couple of seconds. So you literally just have to wait. That's all you can do. Some people can't be pickpocketed from, some can, so this guy here can be. Just gotta wait. And of course, it's another fucking annoying thing about this green thing. I should have done it then. Now this guy, fucking hell. Yeah. It's a pain in the ass. There's nothing you can do about that. Okay, got on there. Alchemist? What? So there's like different NPC classes, and certain classes have a lower chance to get for pickpocketing success. For some reason that dude's an alchemist. Beggars are usually pretty easy to pickpocket from, even though this guy's a soldier. Yeah, so eventually you can get it through that way. It's just, you bash your head against the wall for a while trying to get that one done. And just stay away from guards. Get the pickpocketing up. Also, if you can, run a character with a lot of medium armor, so that you can get the passive improved sneak, this one here. Basically, you can get closer to people without them spotting you. So pickpocketing is more successful. Another thing you can do is, for doing pickpocketing, if you just get to Auridon, there's just everyone's dead. What you can do is do Black Sacraments. You can also do heists as well. Sometimes, though, I find it more with heists than I do with Black Sacraments. You'll just get like actual enemies. They won't be civilians that you can pickpocket from, so it's not always reliable that way. Getting access to Black Sacraments and heists, you do have to do the main quest lines of each of these zones a little bit, and obviously you need the DLCs as well, so if you don't have those, you're kind of screwed. But yeah, you can come into these places, and there's civilians you can find in these locations and pickpocket them. It's not always straightforward though. Oh yeah, in this case, it's pickpocket. So you can do it that way, but as you can see on the bottom right, if anyone sees you, or you fail the pickpocket, you will get a bounty. So you do need to keep that in mind. And there are sometimes there's NPCs that are next to each other, so it's very easy to get spotted. There's also guards that come through. There's a guard over here. If I go stealth here, you can see the thing. So these guys, if you go invisible, they can actually see you. Yes, there you go. So they can see you through invisibility. Now, getting spotted by these guards doesn't give you a bounty. The only thing that does give you a bounty is if you're spotted by these people. So yeah, just keep that in mind. You can easily kill the guards without having anything happen, but anyone with the white outlines will give you dramas. So for example, if I just leave stealth, yeah, skull go. So that didn't give me a bounty, interestingly, but yeah, the other one did. So I don't know what's going on there. Some give you a bounty, some don't.
I've summoned the guard.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's like only one bounty per room, maybe? I don't know. Okay. So I got a bounty there, but not before. Okay. Well, you get the gist of it. So you can do that to help out as well. But this could be it's definitely better because nobody can come in here and kill these people. You can just pickpocket them and to your heart's content. Don't have to worry about what's going on in the outside world. So yeah, but again, I wouldn't really suggest this one. I'd do these three here instead, because I think these three here are really good. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for your support as always. See you next time. And if you got any questions, just let me know as always. Alright, take care.